Alright, so I just recorded for like 10 minutes and apparently my SD card wasn't working. So that didn't go over so well. But today I'm doing aluminum bronze and tin bronze, and I might do a copper ingot and melt the rest of my aluminum, all depending on what's going on, because I got the house to myself, so I decided to clean my bedroom and do some laundry. And while the laundry's in the dryer, I decided to do this, so I'm trying to budget the time, so to speak. But right now my neighbor moved away, so I scarfed that up. It's gonna be my workbench / camera stand. And I went to clean up the pantry a little bit more, and I got this stand to store some more of the stuff. So right now the first thing I'm doing is tin bronze, and I got some mystery molds over here that I'm working on. It's something real simple that I should not be capable of messing up. So there's that. And then we're gonna test the bronzes and see if I got the ratio right. I think it's 10% tin to copper for tin bronze and 11% aluminum to copper for aluminum bronze is what I think it is. So we're gonna see how it works out. And it's starting to cook already. See the green flame maybe? I don't know if you can see it on the camera. And I just seriously capped a 10-minute video that I took before my SD card decided not to work in like 2 minutes. So let me get this melted up, and we'll do the first pour, and then show you guys the next one and see how things go from there. Not really much to see or talk about at the very moment. I do have some copper to take into the scrapyard, probably by the end of it, maybe about 15 pounds. It depends if I scrap some of the copper I have here. I don't know. Like, I don't need as much as I have. So we'll see. Alright guys, I'll get back to you in about 10 minutes or so when everything's melted up nice and pretty like. Okay, so obviously I need to learn a little more about metal, because the handles that I thought were pewter were probably brass or zinc, because they just burst into flames. So now I'm going straight to aluminum bronze. I'm thinking that if I double the batch of copper and just add a slight amount more aluminum, that the zinc and the brass won't affect it, is what I want to think. But we're gonna test it out and see what happens. I'll either get a viable source of aluminum bronze, or it'll shatter into a million pieces and I'll fail. We'll see. It's really disappointing. Actually, like, I had it so hot that it shattered my fire bricks. So, well, it didn't shatter them. I picked them up and they fell apart. But, you know, I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong here, because every episode I do of this, something goes wrong, and not to mention my foundry's starting to fail, which is another sad thing. I'm gonna have to either make a new one, or reline it, or get something better to line it with. Although it did last about, I don't know, 10 burns, give or take. So, I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Here's what we got going on. That first lump of copper melted. It took a little while, but it did it. So I threw the second lump in. I'm going to throw that aluminum in. And I'm going to throw in a little bit more. And then I'm going to scrape off the stuff, and we're going to do the pour, and wish me luck. Alright? Now we wait. Then we're gonna melt the rest of this aluminum, just because. And I think that'll be it for today. I got a little discouraged when my tin bronze didn't work. I hope my aluminum bronze at least worked. I can't really mess up that mold. I mean, I guess I could, but I mean, I doubt it. Alright, guys, let me set up and I'll be back. Hey guys, so I'm guessing I think I just wasted a ton of battery. I don't know if it's this card or if something's wrong with my camera now, which I freaking hope not, because I'm really starting to enjoy this camera, and, you know, that might actually bother me a little bit. But, every once in a while, this card just decides it's not going to record, and it freezes my camera, and I can't stop it from recording. It won't continue to record. I can't turn it off, so I have to pull the batteries. So, I don't know where the video left off, at what point the video left off. I'm pretty sure I got the bronze pour. I'm pretty sure I got the bronze failure. And I think I got the aluminum pour, but if I lost anything, it's probably the aluminum pour. So I do apologize if that is so. At least you guys got to join me in my adventure of getting the first aluminum bronze, even though the tin bronze failed. At least I got the first aluminum bronze ever. For me. First experience ever for me. Now, something I'm going to be working on eventually. Oh, by the way, I got the house completely to myself. Like, I forgot to... Like, I want to make sure this part's in the video because I am super excited. Alright, so, I'm rarely ever left alone in this house. So, I never get any time to myself unless I'm cooped up in that little room upstairs, tinkering with some project, or I go outside. But if you're outside, I don't really consider it to myself, but although it's probably more relaxing to be outside than in that room most of the time. But anyways, so no one's here. It's all empty. Just me. Nice and quiet. No one yelling at me. Nobody getting on my nerves. Nobody trying to irritate me. Like, I'm seriously, like, about to, like, strip down to my underwear and play some, like, I don't even know, some sort of music. Like, just blast music, strip down to my underwear. I got no neighbors on the left-hand side of me for 2 houses. No neighbors on the right-hand side of me for 2 houses. No neighbor in front of me because they just left. And I have probably, you know, more space behind me than there is between me on the sides, even with the houses there. So, but anyways, there's only one problem with my whole plan of, you know, running around in my underwear, playing music, doing laundry and whatnot. I'm not wearing any underwear. Yeah, it's laundry day, so I just kind of threw on some sweatpants and washed whatever I had. Like, I'm not even wearing a shirt. Like, I have a hoodie on. And I figured that would just have to do, so I could wash the most amount of laundry at one time, so I don't have to worry about it later. Oh, that's probably too much information, but you know what? I don't really care. So, a project I want to work on is, I got this here little marble carved elephant. It's actually a gift. I got it a while ago, probably from a yard sale or something. And I gave it to my grandfather, and he kept it in his gun cabinet for 10 years. So I'm thinking that if I ever get actual flasks, or I make my flasks, 'cause I'm making them, I'm not buying them, because, you know, it's just a wooden box with locator pins. So, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to make a flask. I mean, I could probably do it with a hand drill and a little bit of patience. But I want to cast this elephant. It's one of the things I want to do. I think it'd be kind of cool. Like, I love the gray marble, but having a golden elephant or an aluminum elephant or whatever I make out of that mystery metal, because I still have that, will be another story. My grandfather kept a lot of the little trinkets I got him, and he probably, I don't want to say it, but I'm really surprised he was around as long as he was after the surgery. So, I'm kind of on, like, I have some good memories left out of everything that's happened in my life, and I kind of want to keep them, but at the same time, Like, not only am I losing precious memories, I hate dust collectors. So, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I can't remember everything forever, and some memories get robbed from me and replaced with not so good memories. And having the items is nice, but one of my character traits is I hate having things that just sit around and collect dust. Like, yeah, some things are really pretty, some things are really nice, some things you put a lot of time into, and you want to keep it because or it's a special gift from somebody. But I mean, I'd rather have a digital picture or something smaller that I can pack away or keep on a hard drive, or something easy that I don't have to like worry about where it goes. And you gotta understand my lifestyle. I move like so freaking much. So keeping things, like I have one item from my grandfather that I will never get rid of if I can help it. And I've had a couple items from my father that got stolen from me, and maybe misplaced, but one thing definitely got taken. So I don't have much of anything from my father left, and he is gone. But I still have a couple things left from my grandfather because he's still around. So I mean, even though we can't do the things we used to do, he's still around. But that's besides the point. I just went completely off topic, and forget everything I just said. I mean, this is all going to be in the video because I don't clip things out. If I go on a rant, the rant means something to me, so it's going to be in there. Plus, considering I probably lost 12 minutes of the film that I was going to put in anyway, this will be a nice little filler. So I'm going to show you something that took a lot of time to do while I got the house to myself. You can't really see it. That's a bummer. I can't take it off the wall because it's freaking huge. Hang on. Is that any better? It's a little better. So, see that Indian? I don't know the technical size. It's probably 3 feet by 2 feet, give or take. And it's all little tiny push pegs. Like, it's like real life Minecraft, except on a singular plane. So you put block in by block, block by block by block, but it's like 2D instead of 3D, until you make a picture. And that thing took us weeks. That's been hanging on the wall for as long as I can remember. I didn't do too much of it because I was never a big fan of that. But anyways, back off on a tangent. But I figured while I had the house to myself, that's something I could show you guys in a video. Next video is probably going to be me finishing the fidget spinner. I had some minor problems with it. Mostly me not having the tools that I need. But it'll happen eventually. I got like 2 parts of the video done, and I have the general outline. If I had a belt sander, I could hog off so much more material so much quicker, but I don't. So, have a great day. I'll give you guys the what I've accomplished today video tonight of all the different things that I casted today, and see how they turn out. And yeah, later on. Hey guys, so I'm not sure what's going on. My memory card still isn't working right, so this is like take 12. I'm gonna keep it real nice and simple, real quick. Like, I got this. It's a aluminum puck, and I got this from the cast. It was supposed to be an egg. Obviously, it's not. So that's sad, but it's life. I'll try again another day. This is aluminum bronze. Also supposed to be an egg, and it's not. I weighed it out. I got 700 or 750 grams of aluminum bronze. A little baby nugget. I might keep that just for a memento. And then I got the overflow from the egg. Now, I'm not sure how long until my memory card's gonna cop out again, but that's the gist of how much we got. Now, I want to see how brittle this is. So, see that little thin thing on the top there? I'm going to see if I can break it. Okay, well. So here's the, there's the verdict. So I didn't break it, but it was slightly more flexible than I thought it was going to be. Which either means, one, it's a thin piece, so, and bronze isn't the strongest thing in the world. Like, bronze is second to steel, but it didn't snap, so that means there wasn't too much aluminum. Now, there could have been too much copper. And aluminum bronze is a lot more finicky than actual bronze, than tin bronze. Tin bronze, you could be off by a couple percent. Aluminum bronze, you gotta be really close. And I totally wung that whole thing. When the zinc and stuff, or the tin wasn't tin, and the tin turned out to be brass or zinc, and it ruined all that. Yeah, I just totally wung this aluminum bronze thing. I just threw a bunch of stuff together and hoped for the best. And I think it turned out good. I kept the slag from it, too. I'll probably end up throwing it away, though. Because even if I melt that down again, you're talking like a teaspoon. Or, not very much. I will not get very much out of that, even if I melt it down again. So, I mean, it's not worth it. But it was a thought. I had to pick it up anyway, so I figured I'll keep a hold of it until garbage day, and I'll decide what I'm going to do with it then. So, first off, I want to apologize for any parts of the video that are missing because of this memory card. And I'm hoping it's not the camera. Because if it's the camera, my channel might be through an end real soon. If it's the memory card, I have a second one. I have one for the, I'm using one now for the fidget spinner video, because I'm only halfway done with that and I took a break. And I'm using this one for the melt video. Or any other videos, because the melt videos I put up the same day or the day after, so. Usually. So, yeah, if everything works appropriately, there should be a halfway decent video. If it kinda isn't that great, I do apologize, but, what are you gonna do? Life gives you lemons. Alright, have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next pour.